Hi, my name is John Goralka and I am the founder of the Goralka Law Firm. A successful asset protection plan is the organization of your affairs and your assets well in advance of any pending threats in order to better protect your assets from future liabilities. The strongest protection from creditors, claims, and lawsuits for most people is an offshore, international, or foreign asset protection trust. A properly formed offshore protection trust is not subject to the U.S. court system. The Cook Islands is a preferred jurisdiction for asset protection. The Cook Islands do not permit the contingent fee litigation so prevalent here in the United States. The lawyer must be paid as he or she goes. In the U.S. courts, a verdict in a civil case is generally based upon a preponderance of the evidence, or more likely than not. In the Cook Islands, to prevail, the claimants must prove his or her case beyond a reasonable doubt. This is a much higher standard. Litigation in the Cook Islands itself creates additional cost and complexity, which makes the Foreign Asset Protection Trust less likely to be targeted to satisfy a judgment or a claim. The potential challenge for an offshore trust is, well, it's offshore. There are greater complexity and costs and income tax filings. The hybrid bridge trust begins life as a domestic asset protection trust, but a Cook Islands trustee has agreed to act as trustee in the event of a crisis. You only pay the additional administrative costs and satisfy the additional tax filings and complexity when and if that protection is actually needed in the event of a crisis. Asset protection planning at its best typically utilizes a modular approach. Risk is compartmentalized to better protect assets. An example is how a submarine is designed. Many steel doors and compartments. If there is a leak, doors are closed, compartments sealed, and the whole ship does not sink. One example of a modular approach is illustrated here. Riskier assets are compartmentalized into separate LLCs. These LLCs, along with the other safe assets, are owned by an asset management LLC, which in turn is owned by the hybrid bridge trust. Modular design provides better overall protection. This is only one simple example of one structure. Each asset protection plan should be designed specifically to address your risks, your assets, and related tax issues, your specific overall goals and family needs. Call the Goralka Law Firm to learn if a hybrid bridge trust is appropriate for you and your family.